Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
assholeconsulting.com. Old injured Cappy. Still got that bum left side, and I have not hit the gym in a week, and I feel like a typical American, a loser. I'm not the superior being I once was. I'm a commoner. I'm a normie. And that even hurts, yelling. Alright, this will be a not yelling video. Dear Mr. Cleary, I'll get to the point. I'm a 21-year-old straight white male scum on the internet. You guys can't make me laugh. It's gonna hurt. Just moved out of home to live in the city closer to work. Right before I moved out of my parents' home to the expensive rental market 4 months ago, found out my dad has been fucking some other mail-order whore from China whose visa's up this year. Oh my God, your dad's gay. Marriage counseling didn't work, and if I met the whore who sided with my dad, I'll say some nice things. My mom is in a depression now, and whenever I see her, it seems she's daily contemplating whether or not to continue life. Well, I can understand that. That's kind of a blow to your mom. Poor mom. I still haven't confronted him about it. I'd love to read him the Riot Act, but do not want to jeopardize my mom in the upcoming divorce. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. That's wise. Yeah, dude, see, I know it's your mom and your dad, but this is, the divorce and the marriage is between them. And, you know, just be thankful. I know this isn't good news for you, but be thankful that you're an adult. Like, I have a huge amount of respect for parents that hate each other, but they remain married until their youngest graduates from high school. And I've known a couple parents that have done that, and that's about the best you can do out of respect for your children, because they really are putting their kids first. So, you know, you're 21, you were raised under a nuclear family. Going forward, you know, you're not going to have fun springtime Christmas anymore. But getting back to your question, this really is between your mom and your dad. And you should support your mom, of course. You know, she needs you. And yeah, it's bad for... And not to forgive your dad, but your dad probably is going through some bad shit, too. Because, like, he's lived a lie his entire life because he's gay. You know, I can't imagine he's having a skippity-doo-dah day over this. But, yeah, you don't add fuel to the fire. You got to let these guys solve it. And I'd even maybe be supportive of your dad, even though you may want to read him the Riot Act. He knows he done fucked up, and you can read him the Riot Act later or institute policies and principles. Like, yeah, I'm not hanging out with you, Dad. That's just done fucked up what you did. So, but for now, you coming in and lecturing them like a pastor is the last thing they need, and the last thing you need, because it will just destroy or impair or cripple relationships into the future. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. I'd felt for years I couldn't go to my dad for advice, and now understand why. I'd gone from advice, and he actually seriously recommended the mail-order whore route. I decided not to ask for any advice after that. I was diagnosed, you fucking millennials are always diagnosed with something, with high-functioning autism. No, you weren't. You were. At the age of 9, back when the consensus Dr. Phil is an expert on autism. I've since dropped the pills, risperidone and Ritalin. I tried out nootropics since, and about 2 years later, the mind fog cleared, so about a year ago. I believe this shaped my perspective. I also have a gigantic pornography addiction, which fluctuates. Well, just stop it. I understand addiction. Alcoholic right here. You know the solution? You stop it. And you don't do it. It's a principle. You simply don't do it anymore. That's how, and the asshole thus spake. Amen. Don't do it. Amen. There's no, just knock it the fuck off. Go to the gym. I have very few friends, obviously not counting work colleagues. I work very often, and on my time off, I work out. Well, fuck, dude, there, you got some good substitute drugs going on. That's a good, healthy substitute for porn. Instead of fucking around with social and dating networks. Still a virgin and can't work out how to fix that. Go get a whore. Thus the great asshole spoke. Amen. I don't know if it's north, south, east, west, but it's something. Yeah, we don't do virgins here. I'm so fucking sick of you pussies. I'm a virgin. You know, like, yeah, I was a virgin till very late in life, too. I had a fucking excuse. It was called working full-time and going to school full-time and having no money. That's the excuse. And then it's amazing when you have free time, you go, well, back in the 90s, it was go to clubs, go to bars, and then you meet women, then you get laid. But you got to get out there, you get shot down, and all that. I mean, were you living at home? Do you have rent paid for? Because I don't think you were working, 92 hours a week on average. So yeah, we don't do the virginity thing here. You either go out, take your lumps like every other man do, get your ass rejected, and then find a drunk girl like any other guy at a party and you bang her, and then you lose your virginity to her. Or you just fly out to Vegas or Amsterdam, and I'm going to say it again, it's cheaper than going to the nightclubs for years in a row, or spending time on the internet trying to date and meet up and go coffee shop, that whole route. It's going to be infinitely cheaper and more efficient. Just get it done and over with. Just get it fucking done and over with, all right? I got a buddy who's like 46. Oh, I don't know. I'm like, dude, for fuck's sake. For fucking hell's sake. 40 fucking 6. Really? Go fly out to a fucking whore country, rent a whore, get it done and over with. And that's the path you're going to go down when you fucking virgins are like, oh, I don't know how to... You're afraid to perform. Just fucking get it done and over with. And thus the great Clary spoke. Amen. What should I do to find like-minded, positive people who don't always bitch and complain? What can I do to find a replacement mentor for my dad? Are you not... Okay, I can answer that. It's all digital. Roosh, Rollo Tomasi, Return of Kings, my site, Asshole Consulting... Victor Pride. There are so many older brother figures / father. Tom Leykis is a father figure. BlowMeUpTom.com. That's where you can go online. The YouTube. Hey dad, how do I fix a car? Most dads today's older Gen Xers and baby boomers are fucking pussies and worthless pieces of shit. Right? You got to teach yourself. You're not gonna find a dad. Oh gee, dad. It's not. No. Not your generation. Too fucking bad. Right? So it's going to be digital. I mean, the military, you'll find a lot of male leadership there. You'll find guys that kick your ass and be your father. But you're not going to find a person. You'll be lucky if you do find someone in your personal meat space life to be a substitute dad. But you don't have time to go search for that one. Just like you don't have time to go find some fucking wife. Go live your life. Go pull data and research and wisdom from the internet. Read Return of Kings, read Roosh's books, read Rollo Tomasi's, Average Married Dad Sex Life, or guy that says sex, Alex Peck, look him up. He's got a big-ass fucking title. Got my books, Bachelor Pad Economics. I'm sorry, there ain't going to be no guy to go fishing with you. It's just not going to happen. So you're going to have to get that wisdom. To actually have a father figure... I don't know. It's kind of late in the game for that in the United States. What should I do to find like-minded, positive people who always don't bitch and complain? You're going to have to go meet up. You're going to have to... Working out is a great place. Physical activity. People who are physically active. Sports, volleyball. Even though I hate watching sports, I love playing sports. Volleyball is a fun fucking game. It's not really too much of a sport, but it's fun. Running, hiking, depending on where you live. Kayaking, if there's rivers nearby. You just gotta go out. You gotta go out and get a social life, alright? So knock it off with the fucking porn. Working out's there's a great indicator. You got hope. You gotta go out and do it. And you know what? And you're gonna find people who are gonna bitch, whine, and complain. Especially the younger you get, they're not gonna be like-minded or positive. They're millennials who are brainwashed by teachers. They're in the thick of the haze. You thought you were in the thick of the haze and the wool was over your eyes with all these drugs. These kids are in the exact same thing with academia and college, lying to them and ignoring how the real world works. And so everyone's going to be depressed. Trump is president. Oh my God, I got my emos, man. And as I said before, don't chase after girls. Girls will naturally happen as you go and live your life. And I would not necessarily chase after a social life trying to find like-minded people. Go do what you want to do in terms of self-improvement, and there will be like-minded people there that are conducive to you. So if you like volleyball, go play volleyball. If you want to go program, go to a programming boot camp. Go do whatever it is you want to do. There will be people there. And then you will naturally find people, just as much as most people suck, there is guaranteed to be some people around who don't suck. They're not the majority, but people who don't suck are everywhere. In small percentages, but they're there. You have to go out and find them, right? So, and because you are a very different person than me, matter of fact, you are a 100% different person than me, I can't tell you specifically what interests or what meetup groups you should go to. The key thing is you have to get yourself out there. All right? That's it. That's how you're going to go and get it. And it's going to take years, and it's constantly evolving. Friends will come and go. The average life expectancy of a friend is about 3 to 4 years, especially in your 20s now. I mean, you might get 7 or 8, then they're married and you never see them again. So you constantly have to resupply your social network with new friends. You got to be a vampire. That's basically it. All right, that's it. We'll talk to you guys later. Toodles.